Hey everybody, Lazy Gardener here. It's February 12th, 2022, and today I'm going to show you my indoor seed starting setup. Maybe it'll give you some inspiration or some ideas, or you're free to copy it as well. Now, this is what I start my seeds in. It's called an Echo Garden House, which is the category of things. These are called grow tents. You can get these online. I actually got this, believe it or not, at Sam's Club. They were just selling them at Sam's Club. And it came decked out with fluorescent lights. I'll show you everything in a minute, but since then I've upgraded that. But it's got like windows on it that you can do. You can zip it up and down and closed. And I'll show you there's some nice technical features on the side, all of which would be very easy to replicate with just third-party stuff. So here, I'm going to open it up. And again, I changed out the fluorescent lights. There's still the ones on the sides, but this main light, I switched it out from a 650 watt fluorescent light, and this is a 200 watt grow light. So it puts off at least as much, if not more light than that fluorescent light does, and a much lower power consumption. And hopefully we can put on the screen the specific one I bought. The next thing I did is I just put some of these wire shelving. Again, I bought this from Sam's Club. I actually kind of like made two shelvings out of one box, and then some parts of another one, and over there I used the rest of that to set up my plant pots and stuff. And then the next thing I'd like to show you is, if you see, I've managed to light up the shelves. Those are also, if I can maybe try and put on the screen what those are. There's just a little LED lights. They're grow lights as well. They're very small, they're very light, they seem to be water impervious, and you can just twist tie them to the shelving, and you can hook them up any way you like. And you can see in the back, it's just a bit of a power setup, which I'll show you in a minute how I do that, all off of a timer. Each of these lights are all controllable with switches. You can see it going on and off. Every one of the lights can be turned on and off individually. This even can dim. And then one last feature on this is, which I think is just really cool. You'll see it kind of came with this. You can lower the center light up and down, which is pretty awesome. As the plants get bigger, you'll kind of want to take it higher. When they're seedlings, you want to give them more light. And that's my seed setup over here inside the tent. I also, if you're going to have something like this, you really want to have a place to get water down here. Otherwise, you're constantly running for water. Trusty watering jug. Just stick this in here and turn the knob. And just keep it in the bucket, and that's it. All right, so let me show you how I just kind of organized everything over here. I took more of the shelving from Sam's Club, right? And I just organized all my plant pots on there. And then over back here on this particular shelf, you can see the way the whole power setup comes out. It comes with the circuit breaker, which had a timer built into it, but that has since failed. And so what I do is it all actually runs through these circuit breakers into this. And this is a circuit breaker from Kasa, very reasonable. And the whole thing controls off your phone. It could not be easier. And then over here, you just have a temperature probe is hooked up to some fans. And if it goes above a certain temperature, it'll kick on and go off at a certain temperature. That's really useful in a tent thing like this, where you can zip it up, because you can really control the temperature in here. So if you want to start hot things or hotter things in the cold of the winter, and this is an unheated basement, zipping it up really will help push your plants along. But it's a great setup, and it really helps get a lot of plants going. I obviously have a very large garden, so I have a lot of seedlings I want to get started. They do make these tents in smaller sizes and smaller footprints. This one seems to be just right for me. I really wanted to maximize the space. I still can move around in there and to service it sometimes. If you see over here, you can even see the fans that it has. It has two fans. They're not on right now because it's not hot enough. And then if you really want to go crazy, you can get like a wireless temperature or humidity sensor that you can also read off of your phone. But I don't really need that too much. And, it's great. You have the water right nearby. You want to water them. You just water them. You have a little spritzer. This is really super useful. And basically that's my setup. All right, well, that's my video on how I start my seeds indoors. I hope you were inspired, or you got some great ideas and you found the video useful. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Good luck, and good gardening.